Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me on Facebook Live and also on YouTube. Just making sure that my mic is working, and also I usually have a monitor here. I don't have it, but I think I'm up and I think I'm running. If I'm not, just let me know because I'm just going to keep rolling. And I want to say hi to some folks this morning. Hello, Mandy. How are you doing? David, how are you? David, do you want the short answer or the long answer? First of all, the question is it going to snow? I think I'll get right to it. Yeah, it's it's working. I just see myself. Yeah. So the long answer is, or the short answer, I should say, not a long answer. Short answer. No, it's not going to snow. At least not anytime soon. But I'll keep you posted. And we would like to see some snow, no doubt about it. Sandra, how are you doing in Kerrville? Tell everybody I said hi up there in Kerrville. Love Kerrville, love the hill country, and Merry Christmas to you as well. And Katrina, I need to know if it's going to snow. All right. I ruined it already with that, so sorry about that, Katrina. All right. Hey, this is going to be a real interesting day. You know, if you were watching yesterday, I was talking about how highs would be in the 60s, and yes, yesterday highs were in the 60s. It ended up being a nice afternoon after a really cold morning. And I was talking about how this afternoon, Thursday, would be actually feel cooler than yesterday, even though the temperature is the same. Today's Friday, by the way. Friday's temperatures would be almost the same as Thursday, but today would feel cooler because of the clouds. Well, we still have sunshine out there right now, but if you're watching from Uvalde, if you're watching from down to the south, let's say Carrizo Springs, any place south or west, the clouds are really moving in. And I think even though highs are going to reach the 60s again today, about 63, with the cloud cover, it's going to feel pretty cool out there. So let's get to it. I think we get the maps and everything up. No, we don't. Now we do. Yep, now we do. Okay, so let's get to it. 52 degrees outside. You can see the cloud cover moving in from the south. On the cameras, as I look outside, it's just now moving in here to the studio. And you may see a little sun for the next hour or so here or there, but I think for the most part, once we get past the noon hour, it'll be pretty much totally cloudy. Okay, here's some things that I'm watching. Clouds increasing today. Tonight, we're going to start to see a few showers develop. Don't expect a whole lot in the rain gauge because we're not going to see it. Maybe a quarter of an inch if you're lucky, mainly a tenth of an inch, and in a lot of locations less than a tenth of an inch, but at least we've got a chance for some showers. Then the front pushes through. Saturday afternoon and Sunday looks great, lots of sunshine, and I still think so, that we're going to have a colder Christmas Eve and a colder Christmas. If you like it, your Christmas is cold, I think that's what we're going to see. All right, this morning we had a low temperature right around 36 degrees, Bernie 32, Kerrville coming in at 33 this morning. Did start off awfully cold. All right, here we go. I'm going to back this up and kind of make this a little more suspenseful. This is the enhanced satellite imagery. I like to use this one. This is not one that we usually use, but I like this one because it really shows things up really nice, especially at night when the satellite imagery doesn't work quite as well because it's IR. But first thing, this is a measure of the temperature, and so the ground was pretty chilly this morning. That's why it shows up as a white. But I want you to look down to the south. Notice the clouds. You can just see them just plain as day moving northward. As a matter of fact, notice Choke Canyon. That's the lake that's down there kind of close to George West. Bam, gone. You see the clouds just obscure it. And the clouds are moving north and just about to envelop all of Bexar County. And so say bye to the sun. Hello, clouds. And here we go with a lot of cloud cover, I think, for the rest of the day today. All right, Monica, good morning from Pleasanton. Yeah, let's see, Monica, you should be cloudy, according to the satellite imagery. Clarence, good morning from Edna. Hey, tell everybody I said hi in Edna. And Freddie, stop snowing around. Yeah, that's funny. Freddie, that's a good joke. He goes, stop snowing around. Ha. Jessica, hi everyone. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and I do hope that everybody has a Merry Christmas as well. So, love this time of the year, right? All right, temperature is 52 degrees. Big jump from this morning, starting off in the mid to upper 30s. Kerrville's at 51. Cotulla's coming in at 53. So, this is interesting as well. I need to move that frontal boundary. I drew this earlier, I'll be honest. I drew this at about 7 o'clock this morning. Of course, things change. I needed to move my frontal boundaries and my areas of low pressure. But the point is you see those lines of equal pressure, those black lines there? Well, notice how close they are. That means it's going to get breezy out there, especially if you're not watching from North Texas probably or Oklahoma. but it's pretty windy up there in Oklahoma. See how close they are here. But anyway, my point is later this afternoon with the cloud cover and it gets a little breezy, let's say 15-mile-per-hour wind, yeah, it's going to feel a little cool out there this afternoon, even though those temperatures will be in the 60s. All right, here's that upper level system approaching out of the Rockies, clouding things up. Chance for some showers by tomorrow morning or by tonight into tomorrow morning. That trough moves eastward, pushes the front with it. And the rest of the weekend looks great. Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon looks fantastic. Now I'm going to let this play out into Monday and Tuesday. Weather pattern nice. I think we're going to have some pretty good weather to start off the week. And look at this big, deep trough that develops across the eastern part of the country. When you have a pronounced flow, basically from Alaska all the way down into Texas, well, that's going to push some colder air down into Texas. And that's why I think that Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is definitely going to be on the cold side. We'll get to the 7-day and Christmas Day forecast coming up in just a minute. All right, so here's the forecast for the rest of today. High temperatures will be in the 60s, about 63. Computer model says 64. With the cloud cover, I'm reluctant to go any higher than about 62, 63. And then notice the little green blobs there. Showers start to develop by this evening. They'll be scattered, but there will be some scattered showers, 50% chance into tomorrow morning. And then they should taper off and move eastward. You know, I suppose if you're watching from Hallettsville, Victoria, could even have a rumble of thunder there, especially over towards Houston, but probably not for us here in Bexar County. And then the sun should start coming out tomorrow afternoon, high at 69. And then as we head into Sunday morning, of course, a cold start, lows in the upper 30s, but Sunday should be beautiful. If you get some weekend plans Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon, I think weather is going to be great for it. So go out there and enjoy your plans. I've got just a few minutes left, so let's get right onto the 7-day. I was going to say hi to some folks, and I still will here in a second, but let's get to the 7-day. So for today, highs in the 60s, about 63 or so, increasing clouds. We're seeing that outside right now. Chance for some showers this evening, overnight into tomorrow morning. Probably about a 50-50 shot of seeing some measurable rain at your house. Tomorrow, 69 for a high, 67 on Sunday. First day of winter is Monday, starts officially at about 4 a.m. on Monday morning. And then we've got Tuesday, high 69. And Wednesday is going to be an interesting day. Look at the low, 53. So nice and mild Wednesday morning. But this time of the year, when you start to see lows in the 50s and 60s, you know a change is on the way. And Wednesday, we may hit a high around midday, around noon, about 70. But then this front pushes through, temperatures drop, it gets really windy. And then Thursday morning down to 34, high 54. And let's take one more look at Christmas Day. I feel like I need some music, like dee-dee-dee-dee. No, that's not bad. That's not good. I need Christmas music. Never mind. I'm not very musically inclined. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know I can't dance and I can't sing. All right, so Christmas Day, low 28, yes. And I'm being conservative. Christmas Day could be a lot colder than that in the morning. And then with some sunshine, partly cloudy skies, I think we'll hit about 58 for a high temperature. One last thing before I let you go is that, have you noticed, have you been keeping up with Saturn and Jupiter? They're getting closer and closer together. It's really cool because I started watching like at the beginning of December about 17, 18 days ago, and they're not really that close together. And at that point, I'll be honest, I was like, well, that's not a big deal. But it's really amazing how close they're getting now. They're getting very close together in the sky. And this is the last night that if you look, there's a crescent moon. You see Jupiter and Saturn. They're right there together. You cannot miss it. After tonight, then we start to lose that crescent moon. But Saturn and Jupiter will be at their closest on December the 21st. Should be a pretty interesting sight. And then they start getting further and further away from each other once again. So the peak is going to be the December 21st. Go out and look to the west just after sunset, and really, it's you can't miss it. It's really pretty cool. So check that out. Say hi to some folks before I've got to go. Clarence, good morning. Oh, I already said hi to you. Hi, Clarence. Leroy, watching from Illinois. You know, Clarence, Leroy, you probably, when we talk about temperatures in the 30s, you probably laugh. Boy, I know it's cold up there in Illinois, that's for sure. And Mandy, hey, how are you doing? Jennifer, hey. Tell everybody at Floresville we said Merry Christmas. Jennifer Lynn there in Floresville. And Joy, how are you? And let's see, Mark, Merry Christmas to you as well. And hey, Dallas Fort Worth, Aileen. Garza says hi from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You know, I grew up in Bedford-Hurst area, went to Bedford Junior High, went to LD Bell High School, and then after that, University of North Texas. So, Aileen, that you probably know where Bedford-Hurst, it's HEB, is what they call it, not the grocery store. When I first saw the HEBs, I was like, hey, reminds me of where I grew up. Anyway, glad you're with me today, and it's going to be a little cool this afternoon, so have the light jacket. I'll be on at noon, by the way. I'll be on with Vanessa Croy, and I'll also be on tomorrow morning again. So make sure and watch noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll be with Vanessa again tomorrow morning, and we'll take a look at the weather, and I'll have 7-day and all the other weather information. So I really enjoy doing this, and I hope you do too. But I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll see you later.